The last time I showed you guys the Capital Wasteland project, otherwise known as Fallout 3 and Fallout 4, or the Fallout 3 remake, we got a lot of updates to a bunch of different things, ranging from world space to the progress made on a raider pack they're planning on releasing, and just all around I feel like they did a really good job at showcasing a lot of the work that had been done over that time period, and honestly it came out really well. They even got some of that green tint stuff down. Well, in today's video, I'm actually going to be showing you a little bit of gameplay from this. You're going to be able to find the full video, and it's 12 or so minutes in length on their channel. I'll have a link to that down below. I'm just going to be showing you a few snippets of this, and it's more or less going through the metro and some of the different quests that will be available in this, and of course that was available in Fallout 3. As you saw by the little intro sequence, this looks absolutely amazing. I feel like if you played Fallout 3 within the past 10 or so years, you will instantly get drawn back in. Even though the last time I even launched the game was 5 years ago, I remember doing these things on my Xbox back in the day, and getting to see them recreated in Fallout 4's updated engine was pretty magical, honestly. As for the actual content featured in the video, the first half or chunk of this actually takes place within the Fallout 3 metro tunnels. This is a major component of that game, more so than I feel like in Fallout 4 or New Vegas. The metro had its own identity, it had its own spooky air around it, and I feel like they're doing a really good job of capturing it, but also improving on it. Fallout 4 brought to the table a lot of lighting improvements, and getting to see those in use and working with the metro tunnels is pretty awesome. The metro is definitely cool, but one of the real special parts about this was when they exit the metro. You could see the city in its glory, and actually if you notice, there isn't a huge FPS drop unlike in Fallout 4. I don't know what kind of system they're playing on, but even on my fairly good system, I get a pretty big FPS drop in major cities. Either way, it just really comes together. I feel like this really showcases the lighting overhauls brought to the table by Fallout 4 and being taken advantage of from this mod. And even just walking up to and talking to Sentinel Lions really brings you back.
Look, I don't know who you are, but you don't belong here. The super mutants have overrun our brothers at the Galaxy News radio building, and we're headed there to back them up. You can tag along if you want, but keep your head down and try not to do anything stupid. Kid, out here cocky will get you killed. I've seen a super mutant strike squad like that take down 5 well-armed soldiers. But fine, next time you want to take them on yourself and buy yourself an early retirement, go right ahead.
She looks better, the world space looks better, and there's just much more detail going on all over the place. I know a big complaint are people's faces. That's something I do plan on working on going forward. It's kind of just more of a rough state right now. And then from there we can see that big combat scene I showed you at the beginning of this video. As the rest of the video does kind of go on, you see more footage of this and some of the different quests, some interactions with the Brotherhood and Three Dog himself. All of this does look really cool, and I just want to kind of feature parts of the video to you. These guys are making amazing work on this, and hopefully you're as hyped as I am. A lot of these overhaul mods are quite far away from release, as you could probably garner, but actually getting to see these segments of gameplay, whether it be just typical combat or even questing, does get me very excited and hopeful for their eventual release. Like, if you didn't know better and all of the logos were taken off, would you actually be able to tell if this was a proper remaster of Fallout 3 by Bethesda or something that was fan-made?
The look on your face says it all. You're wondering who the heck this guy is and why you should care.
Because the two look very similar, and between the world space building and just the actual characters themselves, it comes together to paint a very pretty picture. But we're just going to wrap it up for this video. If you guys want to see more of the Capital Wasteland project, you can find links down below to their social media. They also have a Discord and their own website where they post monthly updates that have a lot more detail than just the typical Reddit ones. And of course, the full video that I'm showing you in the background can be found down there also. But even beyond all of that, if you want to see some more upcoming mods content, recently I showed you 2 overhaul mods that are fairly close to release for New Vegas, hopefully coming out in 2018. One of the mods featured in that video actually is probably coming out over the next couple months, so that's something to get excited for. But again, I thank you for watching, I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you all next time. Later.